Hello, welcome to Petrolhead. Today we're attending the media test drive for the all-new Genesis GV70, so we can give you first drive on the GV70. So it's going to be fun today. So before we begin, if you love cars and car reviews, please do consider subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, and let's get started. Today we're going to have this car about for 2 hours, so we're going to try to show you as much as we can during this first drive, and whatever we missed today we're going to show you when we get this Genesis GV70 as a press car. So let's start driving. Ooh. Look forward to it. Alright guys, let me just wear my sunglasses. It's quite bright today, okay? So let's drive carefully because it snowed about 2 days ago here in Korea, so partially frozen roads, so let's be careful, okay? Lovely first impression with this 3.5 liter twin turbo. So let me just tell you a little bit about this press car. It came with standard model 3.5 liter twin turbo, made it to 8-speed automatic plus all-wheel drive system. It came with red exterior, really like the red, and came with sort of like a dark black almost interior. So guys, do let me know what you think about the color combination in the comment section. And overall it feels very premium. Of course it feels smaller inside, but it feels as luxurious as Genesis GV80 every bit inside. Lovely interior. I really like the interior. Nicely done. Okay, let's start with visibility. GV70 is Genesis' first compact luxury SUV, and just like any other Genesis models, it's got large windows all around. It also has blind spots alert system and also monitoring system, which will greatly help you during your lane changes. And overall compact size just makes driving more enjoyable and engaging. Wow, this is in comfort mode, guys. Very nice. And we have two large screens up front, 12.3 inch for the gauge cluster and 14.5 inch for the infotainment screen, same size as from the Genesis GV80. And this gauge cluster also supports three-dimensional effect, but I'm not really a big fan of it because sometimes this makes me dizzy. There's also physical buttons and dials for the climate media control, so it's very intuitive to use. And right here on the left side it also has a fingerprint recognition system, and according to Genesis you can both start the car and drive the car without the key inside when you're using the recognition system, so that should be very convenient as well. Yep, but you have to log in to use the system, okay? And it's got 18-way adjustable driver's seat, so it's very comfortable here. And you guys know I'm about 6'2", and there's plenty of headroom for the Genesis GV70 as well. And just like its big brother, this GV70 has electrically controlled preview suspension. The front camera actually reads the road ahead and adjusts the adaptive suspension to give you a better ride. So can I actually feel it working? Well, I'm not sure how much positive impact it has on the ride, but overall this GV70 feels very smooth on the road and also very quiet too. Also sounds pretty good too. And if you start going really fast, the side boosters start to hug you, so you stay in place. It's a nice feature. So this Genesis GV80 has total 8 airbags, including the one between the driver and front passengers, so it should be very safe. And we have 4 drive modes. Now let's put the car into sports and drive. It pulls very nicely. I mean, better than the ones from the Genesis GV80. Wow, it just pulls very nicely. Woo! And it also sounds very sweet too. Wow. Transmission is very eager to shift down. Wow. First impression, 3.5 liter twin turbo. Awesome, nice. Way to go, Genesis. Just pulls like a train. So just found out, but when you put the car into sports mode and turn the ESC off, it has launch control. Ready? Wow! I don't have the timer, but this feels very fast. I would say maybe early 6 seconds. Yeah, should be very fast. And many of you might ask, you know, would I need the 3.5 liter twin turbo versus 2.5 liter turbo? Yes, definitely if you enjoy sports driving, yes, this 3.5 liter twin turbo just feels awesome. But if you want, you know, just regular driving, more fuel economy, I think 2.5 liter turbo should be also very nice. But this 3.5 liter twin turbo just pulls like a train. We have a camera detector, so let me just pass that and let me just look at that. It's just woo. Wow, lovely view here too. Wow. So really liking the powertrain. We're going to talk about powertrain on the way back, so stay tuned. And let me just show you this Genesis GV70 taking some corners. Of course, it feels, wow, a lot more agile and live compared to Genesis GV80, and all-wheel drive system and ES and everything is just making this car feel planted. And when you really push it, the seatbelt actually pulls you nicely. So I really want to show you this guy taking the corners, so stay tuned, guys. Wow, impressive. Thank you, Mr. Bierman. Really knows how to attack corners. Nice, nice. And like I told you, we have some icy roads, so we have to be careful. Yeah. So we can show you more. But this car actually, compared, if you ask me, yes, it handles a lot better compared to GV80, and about the seating position as well, it's very comfortable. But according to, compared to Genesis GV80, you sit a lot lower, so it handles better and you feel more secure, you know, a little bit less roll, better center of gravity. So if you like to go attack corners, this Genesis GV70 should be better compared to GV80. Nice, nice. All right, guys, just have arrived to the turning point, so let me just show you Genesis GV70 under the sunlight. We have a Genesis logo on the top, crest grille in the middle. It also has active grille shutter inside to make it more efficient. 360 camera, radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, air curtains on each side. We also have 2-line DRL quad headlamp on each side. So let me just show you the system working in detail. That is DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal, and this is what horn sounds like. All right, guys? And this Genesis GV70 also has remote park assist. This is what key looks like. You can certainly lock the car, start the car, and you can also ask it to pull out of a tight parking spot like this. And if somebody certainly steps in, it will automatically stop for you. So it's also a very safe system, and this will be very convenient. Let's say your car is stuck in the mall between two tight spots. You can just pull it out and get out. So it's a very good system. Nice. I wish my Palisade had this feature too. It can also shut off the engine. So there we go. All right guys, let me also show you the Genesis GV70 from the rear. We have a Genesis lettering in the middle, G70 all-wheel drive system, and we also have 2 lined tail lamp. It's actually full LED. Let me just show you working in detail. That's turn signal and backup lamp. And many of you guys don't like to see the turn signal being placed on the bottom, but it's actually here. So guys, do let me know what do you think about it in the comment section. And really don't have much time, so we have to go back to the road. Okay, let's get back then. Okay, all right, let's try a few corners on the way back. Wow, oh my god. The rear actually pops out when you really push it. Oh my goodness! Didn't expect that from Genesis GV70. Whoa, look at this guy go. I mean, lots of power. It knows how to put it down. And good brakes. And it's got all-wheel drive system, but it just, when you push it, the rear actually pops out and it holds gear all the way. Wow. This is in sport mode. Wow. So the all-wheel drive system, ES and everything just works very diligently to keep this SUV feel planted, and it is. And when you ask it, it will hold the gear in sports mode. Let's see, I don't think it shifts up. Let's see, 6,000. It holds the gear for you, it doesn't shift up. So very nice, Genesis. I mean, this is even GV70 standard model, not even sports, and it just, I don't know what they made. Good brakes. I mean, it just knows how to hold itself on corners. Wow. Just plenty powerful. So there's a camera detector. So, red light. Good brakes, good brakes. It does not seem to fade away. And I mean, I've been driving quite crazy on this downhill and no fade. Oh my god, I also had it in ESC off, so very stable even without the ESC. I thought I had the ESC on, but wow, it's a very new experience. So like I told you, it has launch control. I heard if you get it with sports trim, it will also have a sports plus mode, but this guy only has up to sports. So it has comfort, eco, sports, custom. So let's just put it back to sports. Wow. This guy just drives like a boss. Woo. $5,000, 5.5, and 6,000. See, it does not shift up. Oh, it did. But when you're really pushing it around corners, it will not shift up. So very solid system. So it feels very similar. I mean, G80 and GV80, it's a larger car, more comfortable, softer, and G70 more sporty, right? And also GV70 feels a lot sporty too. So if you're wondering between GV80 and G70, I mean, GV80 has plenty of space inside, looks massive from outside. But if you want more sporty kind of sports driving SUV with good first and second row seats, I think you should go with GV70, and especially with 3.5 liter twin turbo if you want to have some fun. But I'll also try to get back to you with 2.5 liter turbo. I think that 2.5 liter turbo from new Stinger should be powerful enough to pull this SUV and still let you have fun. But if you really want to have some extra fun, I suggest you get it with this 3.5 liter turbo, twin turbo. Lovely. Okay, let's get back to the engine. Just like I told you, our tester came with 3.5 liter twin turbo, which makes about 380 horsepower, 390 pound-feet of torque, made it to 8-speed automatic and also all-wheel drive system. And this GV70 also has active sound design, and let me just show you the difference. We are in sports mode right now. It's off. Sounds pretty good. And this is in soft. This is in normal, a little bit louder, and this is in strong. So you can't really see the difference. Let me just let you hear the difference. This is off and strong. But I'm really not big fan of sound generators. So if I were you, I would just leave it in soft or off. Let's try soft again. Yeah, not bad. So guys, do let me know, what do you think about sound generators in the comment section? So I would just leave it off because it sounds good without it too. Lovely engine, lovely. Yeah. And because we have dial type gear selector, we're also given paddle shifter. So let me just quickly show you 8 speeds working in action. 3, wow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So it's not only shifting quickly, but also smoothly. And in sports mode, it does not shift up. 6,000 still waiting, 6,000 waiting. So lovely engine and powertrain and transmission working all together with this GV70. Nice. Feels really solid. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely, lovely. Since we're driving on the highway, let me just show you Genesis GV70 changing the lanes for you. First, we need to turn on the adaptive cruise control, which also turns on the lane keep assist. And when there's no car coming, when you use the blinker, it will automatically change the lanes for you. But the problem is you need to have your hands on the steering wheel for this system to work. So it's not perfect, but I like the fact that Genesis is trying new stuff. Yes, this was also in Genesis GV80, but some work to do, Genesis. But, you know, let's see what they do in the future. Yeah. One more time. So if I let go, it still works, but it's gonna say keep hands on steering wheel. But certainly getting there. And this GV70 has double laminated windows for the first and second row seats, so it's very quiet inside. And since we're driving on the highway, let me just show you adaptive cruise control working with lane keep assist. As you can see, it's a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. And this adaptive cruise control also talks with the navigation, so it will not go fast. Right now, we have a camera detector ahead and it's not going fast, so it can protect my wallet, so it's very nice. And in about 10 seconds or so, it's gonna say keep hands on the steering wheel. Let's ignore and see what happens. Very comfortable, still doing its job very nicely, right on the dead center. And it's gonna get louder, it's gonna get louder, louder, louder. And then eventually it will disengage the system. Still doing a very good job, but loud. So 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. So after that, it completely shuts off the system. So even before that, for your own safety, you should always keep your hands on the steering wheel, okay? And yes, this GV70 also has moon lamp here on the door trim, and also for the second row seat. So when we get this Genesis GV70 as a press car, we're going to also show you through a night drive. So stay tuned for that as well. Just like this oval shape, they said they got the inspiration from the old airplane's propeller. So giving it very unique interior design. Yeah. And I think many of you guys curious about the sound system. Yes, this Genesis GV70 also comes with 15 speaker sound system by Lexicon. So let me just let you hear it.
윌리엄 카펠 방통 프라이스
Some jazz.
As the leaves turn brown, and we can...
I mean, I like Lexicon sound system. So guys, do let me know what do you think about it in the comment section. And these controls for the infotainment is very nice. I mean, first I did not like it, but it's very intuitive. Just fits right with your hand and fingers. Very nice. And you can also ride on this Genesis control, but I have really bad handwriting, so let me just show it to you. You can write here as well, but like I told you, I have a very bad handwriting, and it's really hard to use when you're driving. I guess you're not supposed to be driving. So alright guys, so this has been a quick first drive with all new Genesis GV70. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do consider subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. See you guys, stay healthy, and bye bye. Wow. Woo. All right, we have some snow, so let me just show you all-wheel drive system working a little bit. So, wow, no problem. Just no problem at all. This is addictive. Wow. Ooh, it just knows how to attack corners. Wow. You have to be careful. It's a lovely view here. This is actually Cheongpyeong Lake. Very lovely place. And this Genesis GV70 has lots of features. Loving the fact that it's got vertically placed wireless charging pad. It also has 2 USB charging ports here, and also 12-volt charging here. Some storage area here. Air vents straight from the Genesis GV80, but I like the fact that it's carried all the way to the door trim as well. Just feels very exquisite inside. It's got some funny patterns on the side. I don't know what they are, but when we get it as a press car, I'm going to show you the car in more detail, so stay tuned. Yes, LED lamps all inside. Should be very lovely. And many of you guys said, yes, I really like the red interior too. So first drive on the Genesis Hondas. Headroom for the driver's side as well. Lovely engine, lovely. Yeah. Yep.